So this video right here, I started off with already making the copy, so it is labeled block 3. Block 3 is already changed down here. I didn't think that after a couple of times I didn't have to show that one again. If you can't remember how to do that one, go back, watch the other beginning parts of the other videos. With this, we're going to draw the block with the hole through the center, so we're going to use a bunch more of these lines up here. To start off with, you should be on object line. You're going to grab a rectangle. We're going to go down here. You might have to snap this one back on. I've changed a couple of things since I've been messing with this one. I'm going to go down here in this bottom corner. Again, it's 1 by 1.5 right there. I'm just going to click there. Go up and to the right, and it is 4 tab 3.5. Hit enter. I'm going to grab rectangle again, or we can hit enter on the keyboard. I'm going to go in this bottom right hand corner. 10 by 1.5. Up and to the left. It should be 3.5 by 1.5. And then enter again. We'll do the top one. So we come over here, 1 by 7.5. We go down and to the right, it should be 4 by 1.5. And there are all of our different views for this. Now we need to put in our circle, so we're going to put in our extra lines. So we're going to come up here, turn extra lines on. So we can see them. I've already drawn them, so let me just get rid of those really quickly. And then what we are going to be doing is drawing those ones in. So we're going to grab line. We're going to choose extra for the type of line that we're going to be drawing. Don't click on the color box. Extra. Go to this corner, click, and go across into the other corner. Hit escape, hit enter. Draw opposite corners now. Hit escape. Grab a circle. Change it from extra to object line. And go to where the center of those two lines meet. Click, and this is going to be measuring in radius. You can kind of see the one line, and our radius is going to be 0.5. The hole in the center is roughly 1. And we're going to hit enter. We're going to go back up here to object line, turn the extra lines off. We could leave them on, but we're just going to turn them off for the time being. The next thing that we're going to do is if we zoom in, our grid spacing is slightly off. Like right here, there's a little bit of a gap right here. So I'm actually going to set the grid to be more specific. So we're going to type in grid down here at the bottom. We're going to come down here where it says grid spacing, and we can just type in 0.125 behind it, and click on enter. What that does is it changes the spacing of the grid. You see that we have a lot more lines now for this grid on here. We're going to go up. We're going to choose hidden line. We're going to grab a line, and we can somewhat grab the outside edges. Now this clicks a lot, and so one thing that you can do is zoom in as close as you can. It snaps almost every half an inch still, which is kind of annoying. The other thing that I like to do is just come down here, turn off the snap mode, so you can click F9 or whatever. And what that allows us to do is actually grab the outside edges of the circle instead. It'll snap to objects, it just won't snap to the grid. So I'm going to click on the top here, go straight over all the way to that edge. Hit escape, enter. I'm going to come down here, I might have to zoom in. Or click on the outside edges again, or not click, but hover over the outside edges. But I'm going to click there, go straight across. I'm going to hit escape. Those lines are lined up exactly on the outside. So we come up here to trim. I'm going to trim these two lines right here. The other way of doing this is hitting escape, grabbing this line here by clicking on it, and just pulling this one straight back. Two different options, they both do the exact same thing. Trim, you just have to click twice. This one you just click and pull, and then click again. So you kind of click twice on both of those. We're going to do the exact same thing up vertically here. We're still in hidden line. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to try to get the outside edge of this one. Sometimes it grabs and sometimes it doesn't for that, which kind of is annoying. I haven't figured out a great way to specify it being out here on that. I was really hoping it would. Sometimes maybe if you turn this on and then turn it back off, it'll let you do that one. In this case, it's not, so I'm going to click on the outside of the circle. We'll do the center. We'll change this line here in a minute. We'll draw the center ones in since that one's actually selecting for right now. It doesn't matter that they're hidden lines. We'll change them here in a minute. We'll go there. We'll grab line. This should allow us to actually click on the outside line right here and go straight up. Helps if I actually click on what I want to click on. There we go. Escape, line, or enter. I'll go to the circle, just come straight out. Why'd that work? And then didn't. There we go. Click there and go straight up. And trim all of those lines. So I'm going to just grab trim. Click on everything that I need deleted, which is basically everything that we drew. And leave it like that. Now this leaves the center line, or hidden lines right here. We want these to be center lines, so you click on that line there. You go up here, you change it to center. And then it needs to be extended out just a little bit, so I'm going to zoom in. I just pull this one out. I'm going to grab this side and pull this one out. And roughly I'm going for like 0.25. You can always just type 0.25. Click enter. Well, maybe we'll have to go actually half an inch in those ones. I'm going to Control Z that. Click on it again. Pull that. And this time let's try 0.5. Don't like that one going all the way to the border. And we'll try this again, 0.375. This one over here, we'll pull it, 0.375. That was better. Let's go with 0.375. That gives us our little gap in the center for that center line. Click there, change this, center line, click on the top one, pull it straight up, 0.375. Click on the bottom one, pull it straight down, 0.375. Hit escape for that. We're not going to do a center mark in here right now. We might do that when we actually dimension it. They do have annotates that we can't actually dimension. And then we do have a center mark. There is a center line button here. I just kind of wanted to show you the old school way of doing it, but center mark, click there. Let's just do it now. Actually, just go to annotate because otherwise I'll forget it. Center mark, click on the outside of that one right there. Number 4 block is the exact same. So before I save this one, I'm just gonna, well, I'll just hit Control S before something goes haywire or goes wrong. So I save this. Number 4 block is gonna be the exact same, except make the circle on the outside, or this circle right here, make that one, let's go 2. Let's just make it a little bit larger. I think the other one was 1.75. We're just gonna make it a number of 2, so your radius measurement when you measure the circle out will be 1. Otherwise, I'll meet you back on block number 5. Good luck.